using the knee.
He is eccentric, and he's like no other superstar to enter a WWE ring. The resident artist around here, this is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Byron, you okay? Why are your hands shaking like that?
I'm just excited. I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque.
The elbow. Nakamura seems to have lost a step now.
He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight. This might be it. Oh, my.
I don't think I've seen a superstar more driven to succeed than Drew McIntyre. When he was released in 2014, McIntyre said he'd be back, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, McIntyre really took a negative and turned it into a positive. Instead of feeling sorry for himself and blaming everybody else, he traveled the globe and made himself an even bigger star.
Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount an offense soon.
Following up on what you two were saying about McIntyre's initial release, not only did he return with more fire and fans, he also came back in even better shape than before.
Yeah, McIntyre's always had a height advantage, but in his time away, he worked on his strength, conditioning, and added considerable power to his Claymore kick and aftershock DDT.
That'll slow Drew McIntyre down a bit.
The good news for him is that he doesn't appear to have taken too much offense up to this point, but that can obviously all change here. If you recall, guys, when Drew McIntyre first showed up here in 2009, he was anointed the Chosen One. And while it may have been premature back then, I'd say McIntyre is more than living up to it nowadays.
He's too quick for him there. As Byron alluded to, Drew McIntyre's initial run in WWE had ups and downs, but ever since his return in 2017, I'd say McIntyre's among the most dominant superstars on the roster.
As with the people he's defeated since returning. And let's look at some of these names, Cole. Bobby Roode, Andrade Cien Almas, Seth Rollins. Those are some pretty big names, if you ask me.
And here comes Batista.
Dodges that one.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
Shinsuke Nakamura had a whirlwind first year on the main roster. He made a SmackDown Live debut the night after WrestleMania, and 1 year later was competing in a dream match against AJ Styles for the WWE Championship.
Shinsuke Nakamura just too fast for him.
It's like trying to fight smoke.
Took him out at the knee.
He's taking some offense. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
Michael brought up Nakamura's first year on SmackDown, and there were both highs and lows. He had a great match at Backlash against Dolph Ziggler, but faltered during the summer, losing back-to-back title matches against Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, but the artist turned it all around with the performance of a lifetime, winning the Royal Rumble. However, he failed with his title opportunity at WrestleMania, causing Nakamura to show his true colors. A crazy year, that's for sure.
When this guy's on, look out.
It didn't take long for Shinsuke Nakamura to rise to the top of NXT. Less than 5 months after his debut, he beat Samoa Joe at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn.
The devastating Orton stomp.
Punishing the human body. Can't waste any time here.
The two of you were discussing Nakamura versus Samoa Joe, a match I was lucky enough to call as part of NXT's commentary team. Those two guys like to hit hard, and the end result showed it, as Samoa Joe left the battle without his title and with a dislocated jaw.
It was just the start of their rivalry, which would include even more brutal matches and 2 more title changes between the greatest strikers in NXT history.
In May of 2017, SmackDown Live saw an incredible women's tag team match when Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch squared off against welcoming
Shinsuke Nakamura setting it up.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
I think only a group as treacherous as the welcoming committee could bring Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair back together. Natalya's power set the tone for the match and gave her team an advantage. That was until
He's making a statement here with this attack.
on a quick kick out from Shinsuke Nakamura.
Too soon.
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time they develop and bond and become an outstanding tag team combination. The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their thrilling best-of-7 series, I wouldn't think they'd develop into a top tag team.
Oh, boom! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Oh, what impact! I don't think anyone thought Cesaro and Sheamus would develop into a premier tag team. Over time, the superstars realized that they were better as allies than as enemies. And when they combined their incredible strength, the results were something that couldn't be ignored.
It was really unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
The tag team scene here in WWE is undergoing a bit of a renaissance, and it's because of action like this.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon. Oh boy, he is rolling. Drew McIntyre gets out of the way. And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
The devastating Orton stop.
In order to be a premier tag,
Punishing the human body.
he's in complete control now.
There's a pin now.
And here's Randy Orton showing why he's a master manipulator.
Drew McIntyre's not looking so good here. Corey, a few moments ago, you took us through what it takes for a tag team to be successful. Continuity between tag team partners is crucial. When a team is able to keep one opponent in the ring for an extended period of time without making a tag, they're able to focus their attack on one individual and one body part.
And that's when things really start to take shape if you're on the tag team that's in control of the match. When you look at the tag teams who dominated this business, all of them worked well together as a unit and were able to keep an opponent in the ring long enough to make that adversary the focal point of their assault.
Here we go with Shinsuke.
He's calling for it.
He's on his heels. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
Yeah, but the good news is that he still appears to be in better condition than his opposition right now.
Batista is in position. Oh, he's such a tough target. Oh, what a kick to the face.
Oh, my God.
And there it is, boys.
Look out. He might be in the beginning stages of an assault.
Oh, yeah.
Nakamura might have it right here.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Inverted power slam.
Wow. The king of strong style with a massive slam.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
His shoulders are down. What a stomp.
Good grief. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kick to the...
No luck against Batista there. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, this could be bad. This could be really bad.
Double under. Future shot. He's going for the pin. 1, 2. Too close for comfort.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
He has him right where he wants him.
What's Kinshasa? Oh, man.
The Viper Nakamura might have it right here.
2, 3.
What an incredible tag team contest.